Welcome to the Texas Kidney Foundation's Neighbors Helping Neighbors podcast. I'm your host, Ben Thompson.
And I'm Sara Rodriguez. Thanks for joining us today.
Here's something wild. A change in a gene that helped protect West Africans from a deadly disease is now a hidden reason some of their descendants have kidney problems.
That's so surprising. How did scientists figure this out?
It all comes down to a special protein called APOL1. Scientists found that people in parts of Africa developed unique versions of this protein that were great at fighting off a disease called sleeping sickness, which is caused by a parasite.
So nature gave people a way to protect themselves, but I'm guessing there's a downside?
Totally. It's a lesson in trade-offs. What helped our ancestors survive can sometimes cause health problems for us today. About 13% of African Americans carry the high-risk APOL1 variants.
This also shows how complex human evolution can be.
Exactly. These special versions of APOL1, called G1 and G2, are like superweapons against parasites. But here's the catch. They can sometimes mess up how certain kidney cells work. These cells are called podocytes.
What do podocytes do, and how do these gene changes affect them?
Think of podocytes like guards at a security gate in your kidneys. They help filter waste while keeping important stuff like proteins in your blood. But the G1 and G2 versions of APOL1 can mess with these cells. It's like the security system starts glitching. When that happens, proteins can leak out into the urine, and that's a problem.
That definitely sounds serious over time.
It is. The condition is called APOL1-Mediated Kidney Disease, or AMKD. But not everyone with these gene variants gets the disease. You need to get the risky versions from both of your parents, and even then, something else, like a health problem, usually has to trigger it.
What kind of things can trigger it?
Great question. Triggers can include things like infections, high blood pressure, HIV, or certain medicines. Think of it like dry wood in a forest. It won't burn unless something lights a fire. The gene variants are the dry wood, and these health conditions are the spark.
So what can doctors do about it?
Since we can't change someone's genes, doctors focus on lowering other risks. That means keeping blood pressure under control, watching kidney health closely, and making healthy choices like eating less salt.
Are researchers working on new treatments?
Yes, scientists are exploring new ways to stop the harmful effects of these proteins on the kidneys. They're also trying to find early warning signs, so they can step in before major damage happens.
That really shows how knowing our genetic background can help improve care.
Definitely. This discovery is changing how doctors think about personalized medicine. They're looking at both genetics and lifestyle to treat and even prevent kidney problems, especially for people with West African roots.
It sounds like this is a great example of why it's so important to include different groups in medical research.
Exactly. Including people from different backgrounds helps us learn more about diseases and how to treat them better. It's opening doors to discover more about other conditions too.
Looking to the future, what does this mean for medicine?
I think we're just getting started. This discovery is helping us move toward more personalized treatments, and it's showing us how our past is still shaping our health today. It's like reading a history book written in our genes.
That's such a powerful idea. Our genes tell stories about both our history and our health.
And here's the exciting part. With every new discovery, we get closer to preventing diseases before they even start. That could totally change how we think about medicine.
While we're excited to share all this kidney health information with you today, we do want to remind our listeners that this isn't medical advice. Always be sure to check with your healthcare provider about your personal situation.
That's all for today's episode of the Texas Kidney Foundation's Neighbors Helping Neighbors podcast. We hope you found this information helpful.
Remember, our mission is to empower communities through healthcare literacy and early detection. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
You can learn more about our community initiatives and upcoming events at txkidney.org/events.
We'll be back next week with another great conversation. Until then, take care of yourself and your neighbors.
Thanks for listening, everyone. This has been a production of Dynamic Life Press.